Hey guys, this is a very special video to me. I worked really hard on this and it's a very touchy subject to me. So if you could please like the video, that would help me out tremendously and make me very happy. And also, if you guys are dealing with the same topic that I'm talking about today, be sure to discuss that in the comment section below. Thank you, and here's the video. Hey guys, what's up? It's the Uncrowned King, and I am bringing you another Call of Duty commentary. And today I have a gameplay on the map mission. I am using the MP7 silencer, and my kill streaks are the Pred Missile, the Reaper, and the Pavlo. And I get the Pavlo like twice. But I don't want to talk about the gameplay today. Today, I have a pretty serious topic to talk about. Divorce and how to deal with it and what I went through when my parents got a divorce, and just maybe I can help some people out there just to get through it, because I know it was hard for me in the beginning. So about 5 years ago, when I was 8, my dad went to jail because he was using drugs and stuff like that, and my mom couldn't take it anymore, and he was also cheating on her, which is horrible, and she left him when he was in jail. And like a week later, we moved in with who my stepdad is now, Brent, and it was pretty hard because I didn't get to see my dad for about, let's see, a year and a half after they got a divorce. So it was pretty hard because like I see Brent as my dad because he's done more for me than my dad ever has, but I also see my dad as my real dad because he's my dad. You can't. It's harder to live your life without a dad. And it's and like even when you have little times, like say your parents aren't divorced and you really like I know some kids don't like their dads at all, their parents in general, but say you like your dad and or your mom too, whatever, and you go away for a while and they say like, oh god, okay, sorry, okay, so say you go away and for let's say a week, and almost like halfway through you realize you're like, wow, it'd be weird if I was like this now alone without my parents, and it'd just be weird, you know? Like, and I was like that when I was little, because I liked my dad. I didn't know all this stuff, but I'll talk about that in another commentary. Okay, so the way this would work, this in my family, my dad would get out of jail a year and a half later, and he would see me every other weekend. Now, I don't know how you guys' families are set up if your parents are divorced or getting a divorce, but I know in the beginning, it was hard as hell for me because I saw my mom as trying to replace my dad and Brent trying to replace my dad. And I was like, you can't never replace my dad, It's just like, he's my dad and he will always be my dad. And there's nothing you can do about that. And I'll always love him for who he is and stuff like that. That's how I felt in the beginning before I knew the whole story about him on drugs and blah, blah, blah. Didn't learn that till like a year and a half later until I was a little older, the whole stuff. So it's hard to deal with in the beginning. Like I said, I felt like they were trying to replace him. And sorry if I sound kind of, it's kind of touchy subject for me because it's still, hard for me. And I didn't like Ren at all in the beginning. But one of the big things is give your step-parent a chance. Don't immediately hate him or her. Give them a chance. And, like, my mom didn't give me the chance to do this, but say your dad's in jail and your parents are divorced and you want to talk to him. Just call him. ask your mom to call him and talk to him, because you need your father in your life until you're at least a little older. Like my age now, it would be better than when I was 8. So just ask your mom or your dad, whoever is not away, if you can call and talk, or maybe if like they're not in jail, or you can go to their house, be like, "Mom, can I go to my dad's house and spend the night there?" Maybe, just do that, and it's your choice. You can, and say your mom divorces your dad and she gets custody. You don't like your mom. This is an easy thing to deal with. At about age, I don't know what age it is, but eventually you can choose who parent you go with. I think it's 10 or 12. And sorry, I just peeled the thing off a Burger King cup. Question is, okay. Yeah. But say you don't like your mom or your dad, whoever has you. You can just, I don't know how this happens, but somehow you get a hold of the courts. I'm sure you can just tell the parent that you're not with, and they'll tell the courts. And the courts will ask you, they'll be like, who do you want to live with? And just tell them who you want to live with, who you like more. And yeah, your other parent will be sad. Don't don't even try and sugarcoat it at all. Your other parent will be sad. They may be mad. Don't worry about it, you know. And they will be like they might get mad at you. Who cares? It's what you want. It's not all about them. It's about you. Just remember that. It's just about you. And another thing, I always thought it was bad that I thought this, but I always was like, it's my fault. No, it's not your fault. It was never your fault. It never will be your fault. It was your parents didn't care for each other anymore, and they just couldn't do it anymore. Like my mom she was trying her hardest to wait. They were married for 9 years, and I don't know how she did it, honestly. Because, like, I hate my dad, kind of. I feel bad to say that, but I do. Anyway, we'll get into that later. So, just do what you want to do. Go with who you want. And make it as comfortable of a situation as you can for yourself. Like, obviously you're going to be depressed for a little bit. But, don't worry about it. It's not your fault. And, yeah, your whole life is about to change. Or is changed. Or will has been changed. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's pretty much all the tips I have. But like, see, I don't do this. Like how I said that you can go with one parent. I don't do this because I feel obligated to go see my dad, because without me, he would have nothing. And I love my dad, and I believe that he needs me, more than I need him. It's one of those things. But I honestly think if I didn't go to my dad, something, he would like just quit. If you guys know what I'm going with there. But yeah, so the 3 main tips of this video are: keep yourself happy. It's not your fault. Yeah. Second tip. Well, kind of mixed it in there, but it's not your fault. Remember that. It's not your fault. It never has been, never will be, and never is your fault. Trust me. And then the third one is go to whichever parents you want more. And if you kind of like your dad and kind of don't, do what I do. Go there every other weekend or something. Or go there, stay there a week here. That's how I did it in the summer, and that's how I do it in the summer. That's about it, guys. Just remember, stay happy, and you'll pretty much get over it in a few years after, because I know I kind of did. Now it's like, it's just whatever. But it probably helps that I don't really like my dad. So yeah. If you guys could like this video, and subscribe up top to see when I am uploading more videos. That would be awesome. And have a wonderful night, evening, and or day whenever you're watching this. Goodbye.